character shows in your face. I used to laugh at that. Now I'm a hairdresser. I've looked at the thousands of faces. And past 60, I'm starting to see in my own. Anger carves vines between the eyebrows. Bitterness pulls the corners of the mouth down. Kindness softens the eyes. Your face becomes a record of every year you actually lived. In Japan, there's a word, Sekentei. It means roughly how the world sees you. What clothes you wear, what company you work for, where your kids go to school. An entire life lived for an audience that's mostly imaginary. We asked Japanese seniors, 60, 70 years old, what turned to be actually be true once they got there. 30 confessions here are 5 that stopped us cold. Confession number 1. Sekentei was everything to me. Every decision I made it worried about how it looked. Then, past 60, I finally asked myself, the world, who is that? Exactly? Nobody was watching. Nobody ever really was. The years I spent holding back out of fear of what people would think, that's what I regret most now. People aren't thinking about you nearly as much as you think they are. It took her 60 years to learn that. Confession number 2. When I was young, I thought, earn more money, no matter the cost. I wrecked my body on construction sites for a paycheck. Now my back is gone, my feet numb. Nerve pain runs down my leg every time I walk. Even surgery has a low success rate. If for what I have, I just lose the pain. In the hospital waiting room, everyone says the same thing. Health first, money a distant second. He earned the money. Now he'd trade all of it back for one working knee. So confession number 3. Climbing the ladder. That was a man's badge of honor. I worked past midnight every night to get there one step before my peers. I made it more subordinates, a bigger paycheck. Also, double the pressure, triple the responsibility. When I finally retired, what was actually left? My family. That's it. I gave that up for a title. There's a phrase for this in Japan. Middle management is a punishment game. He climbed the whole ladder. Only at the top did he see what it cost him. Okay, confession number 4. There's a saying, friendship is thinner than paper. I laughed at it once. Marriage, kids, a new city, every life, a milestone, quietly cut another thread. Relationships that used to feel warm started to feel like work. Now I think a handful of people who really know you is enough. Friendship was never about their number. It goes quietly, no fight, no falling out, just distance, 1 year at a time. Confession number 5, the last one. Growing older, the thing I feel most is how much my parents actually did for me. When I was young, I called their worrying, nagging. I pushed it away. Now I have kids of my own. They've growing up and moved out. And I finally understand every word they said was rough. Both my parents are gone now. I never got to say it. I'm sorry and thank you. That's what I said, if I could. The debt he wanted to repay is one he can never repay now. Not the confession that stayed with us the longest. Across all 30 confessions, the small stuff kept repeating too. Fingertips losing their precision. Hairdresser who trusted her scissors, now double checking every cut. Sense of taste and smell, darling. Hot tea that doesn't feel hot anymore. Names gone mid sentence. That guy, him. And the milestones, birthdays, anniversaries quietly stopped feeling special. Okay, so not because they stopped caring, because they stopped needing to be told the life still mattered. So 5 confessions, one thread underneath all of them. Sekentei, career, friendship, health, parents. Every one of them, something this generation gave years of energy to before realizing what actually mattered. Not the audience, not the title, not the ladder, the people already in the room, the body that carries you there, are the ones who loved you first. Maybe the real question isn't what turned out to be true. When you're old, it's why does it take that long to find out? These are the real voices from Japanese seniors. The side of Japan you don't see in the polished travel blogs. Which confession hit you the hardest? Tell me in the comments and subscribe, and there's more coming. See you in the next one. Bye.